Hey guys, we are starting 2019 off by saying goodbye to products that we don't like, we have had for way too long and are expired, or things that just do not work out for us. If you guys want to declutter your makeup or your hoarding stash or whatever you guys want to declutter, keep on watching. And if you just want to relax, then I would grab a drink, a little snack, because we're going to be here for a while, and this is just part one of a 3-part mini series that we're going to be doing on my channel for the next couple of weeks. So if you guys want to keep on watching, make sure you do. Make sure that you are subscribed, because then you can get all of the series in your subscription feed and you won't be missing out. Also, turn on the post notifications, because that will notify you when I do upload a brand new video, whether it's this mini series or future uploads. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So I decided that I would start this series off by doing what I do first with my makeup, which is my face makeup. So we have this little bucket here. I'll start off with foundation. I actually have quite a few foundations in here because foundation is actually my favorite makeup item to purchase and try, because I love foundation. But I just realized that I do have a primer in here, so let's start off with that. This is the e.l.f. Lock On Face Primer in clear. I love e.l.f. products. There are so many e.l.f. products that I love and work for me. This one I cannot stand, and it comes out like this sticky mess. It reminds me of glue, and I think that's what it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be, you know, a lock-on kind of glue like primer. I could not blend my foundation or my concealer, and my powder would stick weird. This is a product that I am not sure whether it is a foundation or a primer or what it is, but this is the Revlon Photo Ready Instafix something. Again, I'm not sure what this is, but I have the shade 110 Ivory. I tried this and it just was not for me. It didn't smooth anything in. It actually exaggerated my pores. It exaggerated, you know, when I would have a little bit of peach fuzz facial hair on my face, it exaggerated lines, and I just did not like that. So it did the opposite of what it claimed to do. There are 8 foundations that I have here that I have tried and don't like, that are old, that need to go. Let's start off with the one that I hate the most because I bought it and couldn't even open it. This is the Wet n Wild Ultimate Match Liquid Foundation in Ivory. This packaging is horrific. I could not get any product to come out of here. It frustrated me. I even had Noah try to open it, try to shake product out, and nothing would come out. This is another foundation that I got a very long time ago. The Pixel Triple Boost Gel Foundation. This has Fruit Elixir, hydrating, rejuvenating, and radiance boosting. It's enriched with pomegranate, apple, and papaya. And I got it in the shade Ivory. It didn't feel like it did anything. I felt like it blended really strange. It didn't sit on the skin correctly. Just exaggerated everything. And I like the idea behind it. I just wish that it was fuller coverage and didn't exaggerate everything. So this one is another one that I do not understand why people like. I love the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation, and this is the e.l.f. Oil-Free Sunscreen Foundation, Flawless Foundation, I think that's what it's called. And I got it in porcelain, and I just do not like this foundation. I hate e.l.f.'s shade range for their foundations and their concealers. I think it's it's too small. Porcelain is not porcelain. It's actually very dark and yellow undertone, and I have a very hard time wearing the Acne Fighting Foundation because of that. And it's one of my holy grail foundations, but this one I just don't understand the hype around it. So this was, I think, a huge fail for everybody in the past year. This is the Revlon Photo Ready Insta Filter Foundation. Got mine in 130 porcelain. Noah got this for me for Christmas. Less than a fluid ounce. It's got this funky applicator, and it's just a bad foundation. I loved that he got this. He got me a ton of makeup. Everything else that these foundations sitting next to me that I just talked about were doing, this one did, and more so. And it was very drying on the skin. It just did not look good, and I don't know what Revlon was thinking, but yeah, that's a no-go. Oh, I forgot I have this in here too. Wow, let's just bash on all the Revlon products. So this is another Revlon foundation. This is the Revlon Age Defying with DNA Advantage. Didn't look like it was natural, and it just didn't. Like, it exaggerated everything. And then I have these two foundations from Rimmel London. The Clean Finish foundation in Classic Beige, and then I have the Match Perfection foundation in Ivory. And I tried to like these two. I hate the smell of their foundations. Really liked their 24-hour foundation. I liked that one for a while, and I might try that one again. But these ones are just duds. They're not for me. And the shades were off. They sat on the skin really weird. They were kind of drying. I did not like the applicator of this. It was like this paddle thing. This one I just tossed in here because I don't like it, and I keep it on hand and I don't like it. This is the Glamouflage from Hard Candy, and I have it in the lightest shade. It's just so drying. I usually mix it with something. I cannot wear this alone. I have two concealers. This is the e.l.f. Maximum Coverage Concealer. It's oil free. I've never liked this. I think this is maybe the second one I've gotten, and I don't like this. It's just thick and drying and cakey looking, and it's bad. This is just bad. This is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Concealer. I don't like this. The shade's off, very orange, yellowy, very yellow undertone. I don't have any powders in here, thankfully, but I do have a couple of bronzers. These are the Physicians Formula bronze boosters. Glow Boosting Season to Season Bronzer in light to medium. I used a decent amount, like I hit pan on it, but it was just so shimmery. It got to the point where it was very old, and it just did not look good on my skin anymore. So we're saying goodbye to that. And kind of the same thing with this one. This one's the Glow Boosting 2-in-1 bronzer and highlighter. Not think that this highlighter was anything to like rave about, and the bronzer itself was very chalky and just not the right shade. I have a couple more bronzers are from Mary Kay. This first one is Desert Sun. This one's more of a bronzer. It's a very shimmery bronzer. It's a very pretty if you don't need it. And it would be I think really pretty on someone with a very deeper, darker complexion. But then this one is in Sandstone, and this is more of your, you can get away with using this for contour, but I don't like this. It's very chalky. It's also not the right shade for me. A lot of the time I compare a lot of products to my Holy Grail products, and if they don't meet up to that standard and they don't make me that happy, and you know, I don't foresee myself using them or repurchasing them, then I get rid of them. Then I have a couple of blushes. These are from e.l.f. This first one is the e.l.f. blush palette in light. I've had this since I was young. I realized I just was not a fan of the colors anymore, of the formula of them. And then this one is the kind of the same thing. I was obsessed with this many years ago. This is the e.l.f. blush in Twinkle Pink, and this was a very shimmery blush, and I really liked this, like a peachy pink with gold reflex in it, and it looks really pretty on the skin, but I've had it for too long. And then I have a highlighter duo from Ulta. This is Broken and Busted and Gross, and this was in Yellow Diamond and Pink Diamond. This one's another highlighter from Mary Kay. This is Pink Porcelain and Emile Rose. It's just a very like stark white, chalky looking weird highlighter. All in all, that is a lot of product that I'm getting rid of for the face, and I'm really excited to dwindle down my collection. If you want to go watch part 2 and part 3, make sure you come back and you're subscribed. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Okay guys, I love you so much. I hope you have a wonderful life, and I'll see you and talk to you in my next video. Bye, guys.